knows where they're going. It's on the defense to react, and that's where the footing and that's where the snow really has its biggest effect. I think today, for both teams, advantage offense.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted.
Too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's Purdy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the 1st round, number 12 overall. He's been around, he's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
Great field position as they take the field for their first possession of the game, and so far, really nice complementary football defense.
Williams hit, and he loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Broncos.
Motion man is Bell. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Cowboy 80.
A run. And here's Mason. He's going to have a Niners 1st down third down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out, and the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often. People miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by
Previous
replay.
play is under
so
review.
This one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On second down, it's McCaffrey. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete.
And this is blocked.
And that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic first down, but he does it. Not only does he get through, almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't allow. You have the quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field, and instead, you let him turn into a runner, big play, and he picks up the first down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
On the jump. Ready.
So Kittle comes in motion. They'll run. This is Mason. And Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they...
And this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that...
Williams hit, and he loses the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Track 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Broncos.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't... In order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough.
And this one is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Deebo Samuel going to get it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. 49ers offense getting those helmets. Ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Smash, smash. Hey.
Purdy to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
And that ball, sideline, it'll be an incompletion. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it's going to be 3rd down. To throw, it's Purdy. Now, screen set up for Mason. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
So it's obvious during the course of the week in practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit picking up a 4th down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board.
And he'll take it on in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Oh, he missed another one. Another missed extra point. 2 thus far tonight. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Go.
On the ground is Mason. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
Let's go now.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Motion man is Bell. 1st and 10 for Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Here we go, set.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter.
Okay, break.
Got to get it to the 30.
Set.
Here comes 3rd down.
Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
Here we go, here we go. Go, check, go, check.
They'll go play action with Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
19 Tiger, go!
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Broncos. They'll throw. It's Nix. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, that changed quickly. A terrific scramble, getting downfield, picking up yardage, but then dropping the football. It comes out, and the defense comes up with the recovery.
There's not many.
I fumbled the football. And the defense has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day...
That one late over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Not what they hoped down there. He's given ground, going to lose yardage. They'll mark him back at the 6-yard line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He keeps it himself. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball. First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Nix from the gun on third down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
On the return, it's Ronnie Bell. The Niners offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. from the shotgun. It's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That one good for 29.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
A first down throw for Nix. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Crack all 80. Let's go. Come 19. Come 19.
Slot man in motion right. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Shut up. Good calls, offense. Go.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
It is brought in the end zone. Javon Vele. Touchdown, Denver. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Here is Bell on the return. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The 49ers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the
Tag.
42-yard line.
79 Broncos. Get up.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for A.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 16.
65.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Let's go. Viking 18. 70 Lions.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. Oh, on that one, it was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in Mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Nick snap on 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. Look him up on a 2nd down and
Hawk
8.
70. Hawk 70. Go.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. And the defense has it.
Yeah, it's going to be unfortunate for this guy, Mike. I mean, that was incredible effort to continue to fight and break all those tackles. But it doesn't matter if you don't protect the ball. Sometimes it's just easier to say, hey, great effort, go down, live to play another snap. In this case, he just kept the play alive a little too long. The defense kept pursuing him, and next thing you know, they pop it out, and it goes the other way.
It's 2nd and inches at the 27-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and inches.
Hut, hut.
Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
19 Tiger. Now take go.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Go. Go.
At the 24-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. A throw left side, but it's
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On third down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and Jaleel McLaughlin head back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to tuck it and go. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Throw it. Nix. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete.
Now McCaffrey loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, shooting in there to bring him down.
Track him 60. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it. And so much for a nice passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Give him 14 on that play, one 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So we reach, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The rookie, Bo Nix, and the Broncos offense getting set to take over once more. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got a man downfield, it's Mims. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive.
Let's go.
And he has had all sorts of trouble. Quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in. When the quarterback's given the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one.
Shut up. Mustang 19. Go.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Throwing the out route, Ayuk has it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Go, Rig. Go.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Second down and 8.
Set. 18, run.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Bronco 80. Ready.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Nice run there by McCaffrey, and the reigning Offensive Player of the Year picks up right where he left off a season ago. Over 2,000 yards for scrimmage. Second time he's done that in his career. This is one of the most dynamic players, regardless of position, in the entire NFL. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, Really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Here's Traymon Smith on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
The speed on display. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Taking off. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
He'll take a shot with Mims. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. It's second down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. Throwing is Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. Nix from the gun on third down. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down.
It's not often that you see the quarterback almost sacked 3 times on the same play, but that's the effort this quarterback put into keeping that play alive. He was able to get away from 2 guys, but not the third. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Warriors 70. 79 Bronco.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Yeah. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That is caught. What a throw. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here's Smith to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. First and 10 now from the 36. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. Entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here we go. Check go.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. Oh, he coughs up the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
With that much time, you just can't ask your secondary to hold up. The defensive front has to do a better job. First, keep the quarterback in the pocket. Don't let him extend the play outside of it. And then secondly, you got to get that ball out of his hand, because when you let him hold it for that long, big plays are going to come.
Got it into the hands of Mims. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. The ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Back to throw is Nix. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Check go.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
18 rep.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Let's go now.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this.
Ready. Rocco 80. Ready.
They'll run here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set!
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Go!
Third down. Purdy. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cooper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Cowboy 80! Here we go, here we go! Alert! Alert! Ready?
To throw is Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Here is Bell on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10.
Panther 11! Panther 11! Check go!
Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
18, Viking, 18.
Purdy now on second down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
Let's go.
Now Purdy. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
Set up.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again in the air for Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Come on, set.
They'll put Ayuk in motion.
Go.
Back to the air again is Purdy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?